So let's go return to Alice. She wanted our help. I feel like last time we logged off here, there was like a storm rolling in or something. But it doesn't seem to be one here now. Lights are all on. Very nice. Nice axe. Alright, let's go in and see how our wife is doing. Now, is she our wife or are we just dating? I guess she's been
Alice?
called...
Honey?
She's been called wife often enough to where I'm guessing wife for sure.
A shoebox filled with books by Thomas Zane sat on the shelf. I'd never heard of him before.
Interesting. Thomas Zane. Is he the killer?
Alan, I'm upstairs. I have a surprise for you.
Alright, let's see here. Nothing else in here. Very cozy place, definitely beautiful. Mr. Wake. Oh.
Surprise!
Alice? What is this?
I guess I have a small confession to make.
Whoa.
I thought maybe you could write here that a change
Hello.
of scenery would get you past...
Damn it, Alice, everyone
Hey,
keeps...
hey, just hear me out. There's a local doctor, Dr. Hartman. I read a book of his. He has a private clinic here. He specializes in helping artists. Maybe...
So now you want to get me committed?
No, it's not like that. That's not... Alan? Alan?
Just don't! I don't want to hear it! God damn it, Alice! God damn it! I knew she wouldn't follow me in the dark. I needed some time alone to think things through.
What was all that? Our boy's a little on edge.
Damn it. Alice? Alice? Alice! The cabin had gone dark. All the lights were out.
Yeah, she was screaming that earlier when it went off for a second. It's like she
I'm
couldn't
coming!
see us.
It's all right, I'm coming!
Ooh, lots of birds. Whoa! Angry birds.
What the hell?
Okay. I'm coming.
Alice? Alice? Oh no!
Did she get guided?
Keep going, Alan. Wake up.
Alice?
She was screaming it. Alan, no.
Waking up in the crashed car felt like I had woken from one nightmare and entered another. I couldn't remember how I got there. All I knew was that something terrible had happened to Alice.
Oh, dang, this is trippy.
The phone was dead. I'd have to find help on foot.
All right. Well, Alan is definitely overworked. He's definitely on edge.
Thing was a book, The Creator's Dilemma, by a Dr. Emil Hartman. Seeing the book brought back my fight with Alice. I didn't like it, and I didn't like the guy's smug face on the cover either.
So that's the doctor that she said helps with artists who are having trouble. Dang. And I can tell that this is going to be a trippy game, and I'm hoping it's one I can. I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. I'm gonna be honest with you, so I'm hoping I can.
The gas station was my best
what's
bet.
going on.
They'd have a phone I could use. It looked like a long hike through the forest to get there.
Do I have a gun? I do not have a gun. Do I have a flashlight? Maybe. Might only come out when the light.
Damn.
Oh no. 3 more payments and it would have been paid off completely. That's a shame. All right. So I'm not... Oh, the light might be the doctor.
Hello? Is someone there? The loose sheets of paper were pages from a manuscript entitled Departure. That was the name I planned to use for the next novel I had never gotten started. I was named the author. I hadn't written it. I couldn't remember writing it. In the scene on the page, the hero was attacked by an axe murderer in the woods at night.
Oh, that does not bode well. All right. So I wonder if he's saying that he definitely knew that was his next book. Oh yeah.
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an accident.
This was definitely the next book he's writing entitled Departure, or if he's dreaming, and in the dream he knew he was writing a book. You know, that kind of thing where it's like you know who somebody is but you can't see their face. It's like in a dream he knew this was a book he was writing because he remembers that he was writing it in the dream, but in real life he's never even seen that book.
The lights up ahead were a good sign. Maybe I wouldn't have to hike all the way down to the gas station to find a phone.
I'll have to keep an eye out on that focus button. Pops up every once in a while. Now, should I be exploring around like this, or can I just press forward? Because there were those thermoses, and I'm curious. These, oh, like welding masks. Okay. All right. What do we got here?
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an accident. Hey! Hey, you!
Phil!
There's been an accident. I need help. Listen,
Deposit.
I need to...
Premium cabins for rent in
Oh, hell.
Carl Stuckey. Pleased to meet you. Non-refundable reservation deposit required. Fair and square.
Carl Stuckey was the one we were supposed to be getting the keys from. Oh. All right. What is this? F5. Oh, manuscript pages. Okay. Episode 1, Nightmare.
Departure by Alan Wake.
Was that it?
Departure by Alan Wake.
Interesting. Okay. Let's
The
go.
man turned to face me. His face was covered in shadows. It was hard to make him out in the darkness of the forest that surrounded us, but the axe he lifted was plain to see. It glistened with the blood of his victim. He grinned madly. The shadows were alive, distorting his features. It was a scene from a nightmare, but I was awake.
Interesting. I like that it's all voice acted.
The Taken stood before me. It was impossible to focus on it, as if it stood in a blind spot caused by a brain tumor and eye disease. It was bleeding shadows like ink underwater, like a cloud of blood from a shark bite. I was terrified. I squeezed the flashlight like my life depended on it, willing it to stop coming any closer. Suddenly something gave, and the light seemed to shine brighter.
So the Taken, is that what he's calling them? I don't know what that means. Find this page in nightmare difficulty mode. Interesting. Oh. Can I jump? I can't jump. Game is super interesting.
Lose!
Shit. You lose the deposit.
I had to figure a way out of this. Any second now, and Stucky would be knocking on the door with his axe like Nicholson in The Shining.
Oh. Oh, perfect. Good thing we just found those lying around, huh? Batteries, energizer.
During your
Okay, so it looks like my... I want to see something real quick. If I let this drain all the way down, does it force a battery in it? No. So, and then it recharges on its own. So I can use a battery if I'm in trouble. Alright. Alright, Mr. Stucky. Oh, hold on.
Yes.
Bright Falls Sheriff Station. How may I...
Hello? Hello?
Ah. That's unfortunate.
This is bad. I wasn't about to open the door, as long as I was liable to catch an axe with my forehand.
Oh! Run. Oh my gosh. Jump. Oh. Dang, that was cool. Alright. Alright, I'm in this. Let's go. Come on, buddy. Oh, I see how much ammo I have. Hold on. There we go. 24 shots.
There were more of them.
What's this do? Oh, nice. Oh! Nice. Dodge, 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 dodge. Yeah.
My head pounded
Nice.
with the concussion. I'd never fired a gun outside a shooting range, and now I just killed someone. Or something. There were no bodies. They just disappeared. If I was dreaming, it felt real enough to make me sick.
So, I couldn't tell if this was doing anything. They seemed to run through it just fine, like they didn't care. So I'm a little confused by that. What's this? Ah, yes. All you gotta do is kick
The
it.
dark forest was the last place I wanted to go, but I had no choice. I had to get to the gas station.
Interesting. Alright. Let's go this way then.
It's rabbit season.
Gotta remember that this doesn't use batteries. I can absolutely just... It doesn't look like there's anything like a headshot. It's basically just math, you know? Three shots to get a guy, to get guided. So... That'll work. That was the lady.
What the hell was that?
That was the lady from the gas station that gave us the key. She was also the one that said that this gentleman was AFK.
When I saw the river below, something uncoiled itself inside my head. I realized that I'd have to find a way across. I didn't even want to look at the water.
Yeah, because it's kind of clippy. I wonder if it's supposed to look that jank. Water's not the best I've ever seen. That's alright. Everything else looks pretty good. See, I'm trying to figure out how much I'm supposed to be, like, going off and exploring and looking for... Oh. Well, I guess that answers my question, doesn't it? Speak of the devil and he shall appear. Alright, so it looks like I do need to kind of search a little bit around. Might be a way to find those pages too. Can I just save ammo? Oops. Well.
Stucky was still out there, in the dark, stalking me.
Oh, Stucky.
Barry Wheeler was bouncing off the walls. He jumped on a plane after his calls were ignored by both Al and Alice for several days. It could mean that they were both on a second honeymoon, but Barry didn't buy it. Al had been way too unstable for that, not sleeping, messed up. Barry had years of experience dealing with Alan Wake, and he couldn't ignore it. Something was wrong.
Super interesting. Okay, we'll have to... We might have to... Unfortunately, there's going to be a point where we have them all... It seems like they're out of order. So it's not like where you just grab them and then, you know, get the next one. So we may have to, once we find them all, just read through them all. I'll tell you when that comes up, because you may not want to even sit there, because we will have read through them as I get them. That way you can just skip it. Pretty good little area, though. Oh, yes. Ammo and batteries. Nice. Now, if there's a limit on how many batteries I can have, then I'll use them. But... Oh, jeez. Throw axes. Oh, I almost fell off. No. There we go. No. There we go. Thank you, gentlemen. I wonder if I can upgrade my stuff later. Like if I'll get a chance to upgrade my, you know, my flashlight. Alright. Let's see here. How do we just jump up? We just jump up here? No? Up here maybe? There we go. You ain't getting me into that. Nice try. Oh, but there's a stick. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I ain't walking into that. There's a bunch of arrows pointing places. I don't know how much of a collect-a-thon I'm going to do in this one, only because...
Taken. They're taken.
Only because this seems like the kind of game that once you pass by it, you're done. With Resident Evil, you kind of went through a lot of the areas again and again. For a couple of the areas a couple times. This is one of those games where it's like you miss one, it's probably gone.
Eerie hand-painted graffiti was revealed by my flashlight. Someone had hidden a chest of supplies near it.
Okay. Looks like we get a bunch of batteries, so that's interesting. Also, because these are going to be shorter episodes, about 30 minutes instead of an hour, I don't know if I want entire episodes being dedicated to just looking for pages, because that's what'll happen. Oop, I think I just ran under that. Ah, well. I would have had to have learned my lesson. Is that the light?
The staircase was broken. I had to make my way up some other way.
Okay. Here's some kind of a box. More batteries, more ammo. Oh wow, there's a limit to ammo, so I might as well just fire and forget, because there's a limit.
There was no power. There was bound to be a generator somewhere at the logging site.
Okay. I can see it from over here. Oh! Geez, they are not afraid to throw a lot of guys at you, are they? Okay. Nice. What do we have here? Another manuscript page.
I heard them before I saw them, swooping down from the sky and screeching as they came. I spun around just as the cloud was upon me. For an instant, I stared into 100 dead eyes, black pearls glittering in the darkness. I raised the flashlight and the swarm exploded like fireworks. Feathers burned, turned into ash. I couldn't hear my scream above theirs.
Interesting. So that sounds like those birds that attacked me. I could have done that. That's cool. Shotgun. Nice. Okay. Man. I'll switch to the handgun though. For now. The shadow people are a little hard to see. They're kind of freaky because they can just... Oh, I see a thermos. They can just pop up from anywhere. I won't pass up an obvious one if I see it. Alright, let's turn this on. Oh, I see. There we go. Very nice. Alright, later, creepy shadow people. Alright. So what do we got up here? Man, they do throw a lot of them at you, though, so... And the lights doesn't really protect you, because they will walk through it. It's interesting.
Well, I was just outside for a breath of fresh air, and what a night. I know most of you are probably in your beds by now, but if you're still up and around, take a moment. Step outside for a spell and breathe in deep. The weather is absolutely still. The sky is crystal clear. It's like the forest is quietly breathing along with you. As you listeners know, I'm a night owl, and it's on nights like this I wish I wasn't cooped up in the studio. Makes an old man like me wish I could just roam wild. But here I am, and who'd keep you company all night long if I weren't? It looks like I'm not the only one staying up late. Caller, you're on the air.
Hey, Pat, it's Maurice Horton.
Hello, Maurice. What are you up to?
Well, I was just taking Toby on his walkies.
Oh, isn't it beautiful out there?
Sure, but Pat, the reason I called is that Toby heard something rustling in the undergrowth and took off after it, and I couldn't find it.
Probably a rabbit.
Sure. Toby loves rabbits.
Well, sure.
Anyway, I figured that, you know, if anyone runs into Toby, they could grab him. My number's on his collar.
And Toby's a friendly dog?
Oh, Toby loves people. Usually he comes back, but we were pretty far from home, and it sounds like he went pretty wild there. Great dog, but he's just too dumb for his own good.
Well, Maurice, it's out there now. Hope Toby comes home soon.
Yeah, thanks, Pat.
You have a good night now.
All right. Well, we'll have to keep an eye out for Toby. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to keep my eye out for stuff because there's a lot of. Looks like there's a lot of places that they'll point you off to. Oh, a flare gun. Nice. So, as far as I know, the flare gun is like the big daddy of the guns. So, is that what that was pointing to? That rock? Yeah. Yeah, it was just pointing over there. Oh, another page.
At first, I kept finding the pages as if by accident. The book I couldn't remember was either a terrible and true prophecy or an act of creation that had rewritten the world. I began to hunt the pages feverishly, for they held the answer to the mystery. With it, I could save myself. With it, I could save Alice.
Very interesting. Okay. I do have a health bar. And
The gas station was closer now, its light welcoming in the darkness.
The best. Belly Burster is the best with no cuts. Monster Dog is second best. The famous dog is.
Dang, that is freaky. Wonder what that was all about. Uh-oh. Oh, jeez. Start him. Oh, no. Oh, no, I've been trapped. They got me. Oh. Oh, wow, they really start you back. Alright, 1 second. Alright, let's do this again. Oh, wow, this time they didn't show up. That's strange. I don't understand. Okay. I'll have to figure this out later. Because I last time I got it, is there like a random... Will they randomly appear in a level? Like, see how the... Yeah, see how like the hairs do... That? So does that mean... Oh. Jeez, there's a lot of these. Alright. Okay, when you're in the light, they go away. Alright, so where am I? I'm trying to get to the gas station. Okay. Let's see if we can't pull them here. Oh. I'm gonna try this again. Alright, well, I've absolutely learned my lesson. These guys are not to be trifled with. The dodge button's on sprint. Sprint button, and so that makes it. Oh. Alright, so I'm gonna try this time just running. Not going well. Oh.
I stepped into the gas station's garage. It was dark and quiet. The place was a mess. It looked like someone trashed the place or that there'd been some kind of fight. Light spilled into the room through an open door at the back, and I made my way toward it. Without any warning, I was blinded by a bright light. An old portable TV on the shelf had come alive by itself. Impossibly, I could see myself on the screen, talking like a madman.
Ooh, interesting. Alright. These guys are not to be trifled with. You gotta go. And it looks like they might just keep coming. Ooh-wee. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to figure something out about the dodge button. Dodge is set on the same thing as sprint, and you have to press them at the same time. It's very interesting. Does this heal me? Does this light heal me? It does heal me. Okay. Alright. Got a shotgun here. It's saying come up here. Why? This way? Alright. Another flare gun. Nice. Okay. Except that... don't have to use it yet, though. Oh! What the heck?
Truck salad, though. A man like me needs a hefty meal. That's for the day.
Jeez, this is actually terrifying. And you don't want to sprint too much because you actually can't do it for very long. That seems like a dumb idea, walking under that. Oh, jeez. Oh, wow. That was awful. And it doesn't look like they have any loot, so let's just keep moving. Okay, looks like it's just ammo. Oh, in case you didn't get the shotgun the first time. I see, I see.
Science. It bestows immortality on those who advance it to elevate all of mankind. Newton, Einstein, Sagan, princes among men. But the price for such a legacy is steep indeed. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, a quantum suicide. If our lives are already written, it would take a courageous man to change the script. Having called a press conference, Dr. Barclay Colvin is about to demonstrate that very courage.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press, I am Dr. Barclay Colvin, and I'm glad so many of you could join me here at the Moorcock Institute. Tonight, I'm going to give a practical demonstration of the many worlds interpretation. As you can see, this is a loaded 9mm pistol. It shall be part of a thought experiment. And now, a real experiment, known as a quantum suicide.
Did he say suicide? Is that a real gun? He's kidding, right?
Please, stay calm. There is no risk. Observe what occurs when I place the weapon against my own forehead. Now, you might think this round is merely a dud. Not so. Observe the flower pot. And yet, I myself cannot be harmed with this gun. With each pull of the trigger, 2 new realities branch off. One in which the weapon didn't fire, and one where it did. With my machine here, I have ensured that this reality is always the former. I have bestowed upon myself quantum immortality. Under no circumstances can this gun kill me.
So wait. What you're saying is that every time you pull the trigger, in another reality, you die?
Yes, of course, but that's completely trivial. There's an infinite number of things that could happen at any moment, and they always do happen somewhere. The point is, this one thing did not happen here.
You're insane, Colvin.
Insane? Insane?
Hey, was this thing supposed to be plugged in? I stumbled on it.
You fools! Gaze upon quantum immortality.
Poor Dr. Colvin, felled by his own hubris or the ignorance of the masses. Perhaps he should have left the crate unopened, the decaying atom unobserved. Curiosity often kills the cat. Night Springs.
That was awesome. Oh my gosh, that was awesome. All right. Well, that is a great place to hold off for this one. We will continue on. Will we make it through this log thing where I can obviously tell things are ready to kill me? Find out next time on Alan Wake.